What's good, everybody? Welcome. This is Rama, Schools of Fish. Hope you guys have been doing good, enjoying your new year. Just wanted to give you guys a few updates on what's been going on at Schools of Fish. As always, we have lots of new stuff coming in, new things going on, but got a lot of good stuff coming up. We got some stuff in this week. It's been hard getting fish, but don't worry about it because we got a really good treat for you guys coming up. I am going to Florida. As you all may know, I do Florida trips, and I head down to Florida and I visit my fish farms and wholesalers and pick up fish. So I'll be heading down, not next week, but the week after next, and I will be getting tons of fish. I mean, I'm stocking this whole place up. So gonna have lots of stuff for you guys, so it's always a treat. Make sure you guys check out the YouTube channel, Schools of Fish, because I will be posting most of my content on the page, so check it out. I will be putting snippets on Facebook and Instagram, but I want you guys to make sure you support the channel because we're trying to build our brand. So if you haven't, subscribe to our Schools of Fish page. First I'll walk you through some of the fish we have, give you a quick update on that, so check it out. Alright, as I showed y'all yesterday, we got in some magnificent discus. I mean, these guys are top grade. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Quality is just absurd. If you look for showpiece freshwater fish, you don't need to look much further than these guys. I'm looking to keep these guys fully stocked up. If it looks a little different, we have changed the layout of where we keep our discus. We're going to be keeping our discus up front. You know, we want when you guys walk in to be able to see the discus. So I got to paint the backs of these tanks, put a little bit of colorful gravel, which I'm not a big fan, but they're excellent for displays. But my goal is to have probably about 3 or 4 tanks full of discus at all times. So, you know, those discus came in yesterday. We didn't get a lot of fish. There's been a struggle with getting fish shipped. Southwest had a little bit of, I guess, an embargo or something like that, where they were limited what they can send out. So we didn't get much, but it was probably for the best because, as you all know, when I get ready to go to Florida, I usually thin down on stock and make room for all the stuff that I'm bringing in. So it's good that we didn't get a lot of stuff. We'll probably be doing a few specials, clearing some stuff out to make room in the next couple weeks. But we do have some really cool stuff in stock. We just got a bunch of plants in. We got these really nice cranium bulbs in yesterday, along with a bunch of ovaceous bulbs. We did get some bamboo shrimp. You see one of them hiding down in the plant, putting his camouflage on. We also got some shrimps in. We are expecting more this weekend. I think we're getting cherry, orange, maybe a couple other colors, but got some blue velvet, some blue rillies, and yesterday they're in one of these tanks. But pretty good selection of plants. We are moving our beta display. It's a little cramped in between our, going to our register. So we're going to be moving it back over here. We just got this bearded dragon. If anybody's looking for a nice bearded dragon, we got this guy in from a customer. He's hiding right now, but super friendly. We're selling this whole exhibit for $300. If you want just a bearded dragon, he's $79.99. I'll even throw in these hermit crabs with the whole setup. So $300, you get this whole setup, comes with the lights, the hides, nice decoration, everything, so we can make sure we get our beta display set up so we can get you some really cool betas. When I go down to Florida, I'll probably be picking up some koi betas and things like that. We still should have some of those clown keelies in. These are really cool fish. Got several of them in. Got them from a local breeder, so should have these guys in stock pretty often. Maybe 1 or 2 Hillstream loaches left. Really nice Celebes rainbows. We got another cool rainbow in yesterday. We got these threadfin rainbows, another dwarf rainbow, but they've been coming in pretty good size lately. Also got some nice rams. Speaking of rams, we do have a couple black rams left, and yesterday I tried to get a video of them, but they were too worried about getting some food. But they looked like they paired up. They were trying to court on this rock. So if you're looking for a pair of black rams, we have a male and a female that's developing a nice bond. But yeah, we're gonna have this whole fish room fully stocked with fish. We still have a good selection right now. Like I said, we'll probably be working some deals for customers. That axe, but we got some cool stuff in. Another cool thing we got in, if I can find him, is we got some dwarf yellowtail dwarf pike cichlids. Got about 4 of these in. Really cool fish. Not aggressive, but you can't put them in with each other. So I think it's only 1 fish per 125. So you need a pretty big tank to try to house more than one. Another thing that we've been doing, or we're working on doing, is getting more display tanks set up. We're not going to be selling from our display tanks anymore. I mean, well, we will be selling because everything has a price, but just know that everything we get and we put in a display tank is not the top grade fish. We get 6 Bolivian Rams in. We're going to put one of the Bolivian Rams in here. He's just going to color up much nicer because it's a display tank. It's no different than the other fish. So if you want the fish in here, you're going to have to pay, because, you know, we tell you we bring good quality fish. You know, we're not selling you something different. This fish is just colored up better than a tank that's bare bottom, that fish is not as happy in. So, you know, it's we're going to try not to sell display tanks, display fish, so you guys can see what they actually look like. That's one thing we try to do at Schools of Fish, is make sure we give you guys a good picture of what fish, you know, look like and what you can do with your setups. So it's we want to give you lots of ideas, so, you know, help you in setting up your own tanks. So when I go down to Florida, I will be getting a ton of African cichlids. So if you have any requests, now is the time to get them in. I have a fish farm down in South Florida that I pick up all of our peacocks from, and as if you guys remember, in the past we pick up some really beautiful cichlids. We get a lot of large ones, but I also get small ones too. This time around, since we're working on breeding again, I will be picking up juveniles. I will be picking up females, so we're gonna have a full selection. So don't wait till I get back to say, can you get me this? Because I'm just gonna, you know, tell you, you know, you kind of missed out. That's why you got to subscribe to our channel, so you guys can see what updates we have. But if you want any fish ordered, not just want, but ready to buy, please get me those requests, and I'll try my best to get those for you when I head down to Florida. Florida trips are very fun. They, you know, I learn everything. I learn new things every time I go down there. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I know you guys love it when I do the videos and pictures. I try to be interactive when I'm down there, so when you start seeing those pictures come, stop what you're doing. I don't care if you're at work and you're at a meeting. Go to the bathroom, go sit on the toilet, check out our Schools of Fish page, and you won't regret it. We get some really good content when we go down there. Now, I'm just joking. We don't want to get anybody fired. But yeah, it's I'm gonna be down there for a couple days. I was trying to avoid driving, but looks like I have to hit up all my suppliers, so I'm gonna need to drive down there instead of flying and renting something. So it's gonna take a day to drive down there and a day to drive back. One thing I will be doing differently this year that I probably didn't do any other years is I'm probably gonna close the day that I'm coming back, just simply because I get overwhelmed when I get back with fish. Trying to put fish up and answer questions and sell fish, it just becomes too much of a hassle. It's too stressful on me, it's stressful on the fish. I want the fish to be healthy and happy, so the customers are happy with us and get to enjoy their fish. So it's probably going to be wise for me to close down the shop to make sure we put everything up and make sure everything is healthy, so that the next day you guys can come and pick out the nice stuff. We're gonna have literally everything. I should even have some stingrays, so definitely check them out. So we're still working on this tank. This is our wild discus tank. When I go down there, I actually should be picking up another couple types of wild caught discus, and we're also going to put some Ultim Angels in here also. So gonna get this tank looking right. It's been a long time coming. It's 475. Looking pretty good now, but it's pretty empty. I want it full. My dream was always to have a lot of wild discus and maybe about 100, 200 tetras. But I'm not so sure I want to do tetras, because last time I did it, the wild discus would lay eggs and the tetras were actually eating the eggs. So, not that I'm trying to breed them. No, I guess I probably will. I'm not trying to breed them in this tank. And if they lay eggs, if any survive, they survive. This is the low boy that we're still working on. We're looking at all your advice and suggestions that you guys made on the Facebook and Instagram page. I did get some fluval stratum substrate, but probably more than likely I was real heavily weighed to those people that suggested the shell dwellers. But we have another rimless tank. It's about a 30-gallon tank that we're probably going to do shell. We already have some multis in there. We're probably going to concentrate on that. But for now, what I think I'm going to do is going to do a nice planted tank with plants coming out the tank, and we'll have live bearers with dwarf cichlids in it. May change it up, but that's what I'm thinking for now. But we also will be doing a display for this 120, so I'm looking for ideas also. Sometimes I can be really indecisive, go back and forth, so don't judge me. I know a lot of people are like that. Axolotls, we should have about 8 axolotls coming in tomorrow. Today's Friday, so tomorrow we should be getting in some more of those golden and albino axolotls that were absolutely premium grade last time. So I will be posting videos and pictures of those guys. These guys still haven't been breeding, but we got a little bit of a sausage fest over here. 2 males and 1 female. I would like to eventually get some more females in here, balance it out a little bit more, and hopefully we can get some breeding going on. So that's pretty much what we have for stock. We're going to be getting reptiles pretty soon. I probably will pick some reptiles up when I go down to Florida. Don't know so much about trying to catch them, but I will stop by a couple suppliers and see what I can get. We're working on getting better suppliers this year and from now on for our reptiles, so we have nice quality stuff and lots of variety, things that you don't normally see, kind of like what we do with our fish. Lots of supplies. We just got a supply order in today, so anytime you need fish supplies, we sell more than just fish. We sell everything you need to get the fish tanks going. A couple things also, we got some calendars, some fish calendars that I'm probably going to start carrying more in stock. So if you got a nice fish room or something like that. And don't forget, we have these aquarium stickers, which I actually just set up an account with that supplier. So we're going to be carrying a lot more stickers, some really cool ones. I saw some ones with arowanas and wild caught discus and just every fish imaginable. They're going for $4. I think the supplier was saying that they have new metallic, some that have like imprints in them that are, really stand out in 3D. So we have some really cool stickers. Like I said, if you got your fish room or just want to put some on the tanks, they're excellent, to sprucing up your fish room and not just fish, something that's going to last forever. But getting back to our next project, the last thing I want to talk about is our breeding. Don't mind the mess back here. We got to paint these walls. I got this dirty white walls, need to paint it, probably going to paint it gray. which is not that big of a deal, but we just added some cobalt racks. So we're going to be doing in this rack, going to be do 20 highs and 10 gallons. So in this bottom one, we're going to have 5 20 gallons. The 2 middle ones, we're going to be doing 7 10 gallons, 6 or 7 10 gallons, and then another 5 gallons, 5 20 highs on the back, on the top one. Then over here, and we're still working on everything. We got to get the lights going on everything. But these are all 29 gallons. These are going to be mostly South American cichlids over here, mostly dwarf, maybe some West African cichlids. The 20 highs and 10 gallons are probably going to all be fry tanks, grow outs for the 10 gallons, and fries on the fry for the 10 gallons and grow outs for the 20 gallons. Then over here we have some 55s and 75s, and I got some 90s. We're taking these 40s down, and this rack over here, this is a 7-foot cobalt rack. We're gonna have 4 20 gallons on each rack, so we're gonna have 12 total racks for breeding. So this is probably exclusively gonna be African peacock breeding. So try to keep a certain selection of African peacocks and haps that I try to breed and try to keep a selection going. Out here, we been working on this. They started doing the fence. They enclosed this area which was open, and they're gonna put the rest of this fence in next week when they get time. But back here is going to be pretty much extension of breeding. These blue totes are going to be live bearers and plants. So we'll have like live bearers and guppies. We'll have breeding in here with tons of plants, and we'll be breeding those out. And over here we have a couple, well, it's 300 gallon. I think this is a 500 gallon bin. And this long tote is going to be koi, and then we're going to put a row of probably 40 gallon breeders for koi and goldfish. So when we get to the spring and you guys want to get some nice koi and goldfish for your ponds, you'll be coming back here, and we'll be having you shop and pick out some real nice selection. When I go to Florida, I actually plan on picking up some nice, really big koi that I didn't have room for last time I went down to Florida. So, like I said, this all still work in progress. Hope to have it done soon, but look forward to it. Always nice to have new things to work on in schools. All right, so last thing I just wanted to touch on before I conclude the video is the shipping. I've been telling you guys that we're going to be doing shipping for all you guys that aren't local to Schools of Fish. You guys have been wanting and asking us to ship fish to you. We've just been too busy. We didn't really have the manpower or the resources to cater to shipping. So we always wanted to ship to you. We just didn't really want to do it, commit to it if we couldn't give 100% in. So we've been working on that. I've been working on the website. I've been doing inventory. So I've been adding pretty much every time we get fish, I've been putting it in, which is very tedious. I mean, it fries my brain trying to put in all these fish, because every time you think you have a few fish that you put in like 100 fish, and then you realize you got probably about 600 fish more you got to put in. So that's just time consuming, and I'm getting there. It's probably going to be another month or two. So hopefully by the time it gets warm, we'll be shipping fish out. We'll have our website fully rolled out, so you guys can go online no matter where you are, whether it's anywhere in the shippable states other than Hawaii and Alaska. We'll be shipping out. We probably won't do any international orders. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on in schools. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to us, and hit me up any way you can, whether it's email, RSABBAKHAN at Schools of Fish, or hit us our Schools of Fish Facebook page or Instagram. Look forward to talking to y'all later. Peace.